Obviously, I bet you did. Welcome to the new episode of my flagship show, Being a Malayali. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is JINTO Joy and I'm once again joined by your favorite guy, the man, the myth, the legend, all the way from the Idiki district, Mr. Swadhishan. Give it up! Mr. Swadhishan was gone missing for 3 months and that's the reason why we could not shoot a new episode. But finally he's back. So bro, what's up? Yeah Macha, thanks for the kind introduction. It feels great to be back. So ever since we started this show, a lot of people have been telling us that we both look kind of same. Is that right? Not really. I mean, I don't look that bad. Not really. I mean, I don't look that bad. Sorry. Oh, then it's completely fine. Well, anyways, it is now clearly proved that we both are different. But speaking of differences, our country India is a land where multiple ethnicities and traditions have coexisted. And it is pretty awesome to see how we have been able to maintain this uniqueness and still stay united as one single country. There might be a lot of differences that separate us, but definitely there are more similarities that unite us. And what better than understanding the similarities between Kerala and the West Bengal? Two states that are literally on the two vertices of our country. And yet they have so much in common. So let us take a deep dive into the same in this particular episode titled 5 Similarities Between Bengalis and Malayalis. Number 1. Delicacy. Both the states are on the coastal edges, so that love for fish is quite obvious. But anyway, speaking about fishes, you know there are plenty of fishes in the sea. And of course, both the states have emerged into rice-consuming states and have turned it into their staple dish. The combination of rice with a wide variety of delicious, healthy and mouth-watering curries always leaves you craving for more. Well, I'm not sure about KFC, but this is definitely finger-licking good. And just like any other Indian state, we too have got a wide range of pickles, right from fruits, vegetables, meat and even fish. Pickling is what I call as oru vedike rendu pakshi. Well, what I meant to say was that your food gets preserved and its taste gets enhanced. And last but not the least comes the dessert. Dessert made from milk and rice. They call it payesh, we call it payasam. Garnished with cashew nuts, dry grapes and much more. So if you're planning a trip to West Bengal and you have that sudden craving for payasam, you know what you have to look for. Number 2. Love for traditions. Western outfits have already dominated their presence in both the cultures.
Don't they like?
But that does not mean that traditional dresses have completely faded away. You ask a non-Malayali friend to tell you about the things they associate with Kerala, and I'm definitely sure that the Kerala sari and the traditional munda will definitely be there in their list. The same is the case with the traditional dresses of West Bengal as well. Their love for traditions is evident from the fact that even after being a victim of modernization, the traditions followed in festivals like Durga Puja and Onam remain the same right from the ancient days to this day. And no matter how much the Western culture continues to dominate, these traditions aren't going anywhere. And while we speak of similarities, another key trait is that love for gold. Of course, Kerala is the highest gold-consuming state of our country and West Bengal is at 4th position. But not to say the least, these gold ornaments, accompanied with the traditional sari, can make any woman look like the queen of the world. Number 3. Literature, music and cinema. West Bengal is a land that has given rise to some of the greatest ever Indian writers, poets and intellects who have played a major role in the Indian freedom struggle. Their greatest weapon was their pen, which they used as a tool to unite the entire country. With the power of their writings, poems, books and novels filled with patriotism to its core. The same was the case with Kerala as well, with a wide range of writers who broke negative mindsets and perspectives arising from social and religious differences. It is not just about the art of writing, but both the states have given iconic singers to the world. and their evergreen songs, which have become timeless classics and will continue to be for generations to come. And their great taste in music and literature has led them into producing some of the most iconic movies in the Indian history. Both the industries have had a similar timeline. It started off with minimalistic budget and optimum use of the available resources. But the portrayal of real-life characters and real-life conversations driven by the power of storytelling has helped them to evolve and become a role model for other industries in their quest to create quality cinema that educates, entertains and empowers the audience. We have got legendary directors like Adur Gopalakrishnan and M.T. Vasudevan Nair. They have had legendary directors like Ritwik Ghatak and Satyajit Ray. We have got great actors like Mammootty and Mohanlal, and they have got great actors like Mamta Banerjee.
Nimda, those rats tell me.
Hamba hamba ramba ramba kamba kamba dumba dumba bumba bumba bamba bamba.
No political jokes. No, I was just kidding. They have got legendary actors like Jeet, Dev, Prasenjit Chatterjee, Mithun Chakrabarti and many more. And I can proudly say that both of these industries, led by the best storytellers, directors, actors and most importantly, supported by the best kind of audience that supports quality cinema, have taken Indian cinema to global heights. And let me assure you, the true potential is yet to be discovered. എന്നാലും മമതാ ബാനർജിയുടെ ജോക്ക് വേണ്ടായിരുന്നു. And you know, being your manager, I think ദയവായി പിൻവലിക്കണം and you should just make an apology. What are you talking? Apology? Me? Nothing doing. Apology. Because that brings me to my next point, that is political ideologies.
താത്വികമായ ഒരു അവലോകനമാണ് ഞാൻ ഉദ്ദേശിക്കുന്നത്.
Both Kerala and West Bengal are known for their political affiliation towards communism. Both the states have faced similar kind of socio-economic problems in the past, and therefore a larger portion of the Malayali working class have migrated to Gulf and Bengalis to Kerala. And both of these groups have contributed greatly to make it look like what it stands today. Well, a Malayali will never be able to master a Gulf language. Well, I'm sure about that. But with the Bengali, there are two possibilities. Either he will learn the Malayalam language within weeks, or he will force you to learn Hindi.
भाई लोग ये पुल यहाँ से निकालो, जल्दी निकालो, बाकी काम बाद में बोलेगा. अरे हेलो, എന്താണ് ഇത്? ഹിന്ദി അറിയാത്ത ഹിന്ദിക്കാരോ?
Or the last option is to learn sign language.
भाई लोग सब मुझे देखो, ये കൈക്കോട്ടി എടുത്ത് ऐसे यहाँ डालो, ഇവിടെ डालो, यहाँ भी डालो, അങ്ങനെ ഫുൾ करना है. समझा? അത് തന്നെ.
Although communism is followed in both the states to a great extent, recently a coexistence of communism and capitalism has started, and therefore more businesses might boom in the upcoming years, providing employment to many. And here a very notable fact is that the current strongest political party of India, that is the BJP, has never ever become the ruling party of these states ever since India became independent. The Pinarayi Vijayan-led Kerala CPIM and the Mamta Banerjee-led West Bengal's Trinamool Congress Party are so strong. Well, both of them are great leaders undoubtedly, but their epic replies is what deserves a special mention.
थोड़ा सा गुनगुना के सुना सकते?
नहीं करेगा? नहीं वो नहीं करेगा.
सब लाइव देखेंगे तो आपका पब्लिसिटी होगा. आपके एल्बम का
पब्लिसिटी नहीं चाहिए.
आपके एल्बम का,
हमारा एल्बम का भी पब्लिसिटी नहीं चाहिए. हम पैसा लेके नहीं कहते. आई डोंट वांट एनी पब्लिसिटी फॉर दिस. वो बीजेपी का पब्लिसिटी का आदत है, हमारा नहीं है. बीजेपी का पब्लिसिटी का आदत है, हमारा नहीं है.
ബിജെപിക്കാരുടെ തലതൊട്ടപ്പൻ അമിത്ഷാ കേരളത്തിൽ വന്ന് ഒരു പ്രഖ്യാപനം, സർക്കാരിനെ വലിച്ചക്ക് താഴെയിട്ട് കളിയുന്ന, അതിനൊന്നുള്ള ശേഷി ആ തടിക്കുണ്ട് എന്ന് തോന്നുന്നില്ല. അതിന് ഈ തടി പോരാ, വെള്ളം കൂടുതലാണെന്നാ തോന്നുന്നത്, തടീന്റെ മട്ട് കാണുന്നു.
कि एक कलकत्ता का प्रोग्राम जिसमें प्राइम मिनिस्टर का इंटरेस्ट उनको जानकारी के लिए मैं कहना चाहूंगी कि इसका उद्घाटन हम लोगों ने पहले ही कर दिया। इसका उद्घाटन हम लोगों ने पहले ही कर दिया।
ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ വിവിധ സ്ഥാനങ്ങളിലിരിക്കുന്ന അങ്ങനെയെല്ലാമുള്ളവരെ കേരളത്തിലിറക്കി എന്തോ ഉണ്ടാക്കി കളയാം എന്നാണ് വിചാരിക്കുന്നതെങ്കിൽ ഇവിടെ ഈ നാട്ടിൽ ഒരു ചുക്കും സംഭവിക്കാൻ പോകുന്നില്ല എന്ന് മനസ്സിലാക്കിക്കോ.
यूपी के वजीर आला योगी आदित्यनाथ आज पुरुलिया में जलसा कर रहे हैं।
करने दो ना, तो हमारा क्या है, आप दिखाओ अच्छा से। उनको बोलो पहले यूपी को संभाले, उनको बोलो पहले यूपी को संभाले.
KPCC അധ്യക്ഷൻ പറഞ്ഞിരിക്കുന്നത് CPM-ഉം BJP-യും തമ്മിൽ ഒരു ധാരണ ഉണ്ടാക്കിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. സ്വർണ്ണക്കള്ളക്കടത്ത് കേസ് അട്ടിമറിക്കാൻ എന്നൊരു ആരോപണം ഉയരുന്നുണ്ട്. മറ്റൊന്ന് ഇത് സംബന്ധിച്ച് അതായത് നിയമസഭാ തെരഞ്ഞെടുപ്പ് മുൻപ് അത്തരത്തിലൊരു ഒത്തുതീർപ്പിലേക്ക് പോകുന്നു എന്നും ആരോപണമുണ്ട്. CM കേട്ടിരുന്നു? CM
ഞാൻ കേട്ടു, മറുപടി അർഹിക്കാത്തതുകൊണ്ടാണ് മറുപടി പറയാത്തത്. ഞാൻ കേട്ടു, മറുപടി അർഹിക്കാത്തതുകൊണ്ടാണ് മറുപടി പറയാത്തത്.
And of course, not to forget their excellent works which continues to lead both the states into the path of development. Number 5. Unity. Both the states have been prone to various natural calamities and especially floods, since they are on the coastal edges. But as a state, the worst calamity they experienced were the 2017 West Bengal floods and the 2018 Kerala floods. Many lives were lost, homes were destroyed, no food to eat, and not even a place to lay down.
എന്റെ അമ്മയും 10-35 പേരും മാരാമണ്ണ തോട്ടപ്പുഴശ്ശേരി കുടുങ്ങി കിടക്കുകയാണ്.
കുടിവെള്ളവും ഇല്ല, ഭക്ഷണവും ഇല്ല, ഒന്നുമില്ല. ഒരു കൊച്ചു കുട്ടിക്ക് പാല് പോലും ഇല്ല. ഞങ്ങളോട് വളരെ കഷ്ടപ്പെടാം. എങ്ങനെയെങ്കിലും ഞങ്ങളൊന്ന് ഇരുന്ന് രക്ഷിക്കും സാർമാരെ.
And this is exactly when people breaking all their social, political, religious and racial differences join hands with the spirit of universal brotherhood with that one common mission.
Moving on to the other focus tonight on the latest situation in Kerala. All the 3 defence forces along with several teams of NDRF are all busy as we speak with the rescue operations in Kerala.
पश्चिम बंगाल के खानापुर की तस्वीरें जहां पर बाढ़ पीड़ितों को एयरलिफ्ट करने का काम जोरों पर है। अभी तक 20 लोगों को इस इलाके से एयरलिफ्ट किया जा चुका है.
വൈക്കം തലയോരപ്പറമ്പ് ഉദയനാപുരം മേഖലയിൽ ചിലർക്ക് ഇപ്പോൾ സൂപ്പർ സ്റ്റാർ പരിവേഷമാണ്. ആയിരക്കണക്കിന് ആളുകളെയാണ് വെള്ളപ്പൊക്കത്തിൽ നിന്നും ഇവർ രക്ഷിച്ചത്.
When the rest of the world were wondering how many years will it take for us to rebuild the states the way it was again, states were brought back to its normal condition within weeks. And the states continue to stand bigger and better even today. And this was a real life example of what our early school textbooks taught us. Victory lies where there is unity. It is indeed a feeling of great pride to look back and see all the circumstances and obstacles that we collectively have overcome. Maybe these will just remain as stories to narrate to our next generation. But the most important thing is to be proud of all that our states have achieved. And most importantly, be proud of yourself as an individual part of this state. ഹലോ
ഹലോ ജിൻഡോ ജോയുടെ ഓഫീസല്ലേ?
അതെ പറഞ്ഞോളൂ.
ഇത് അയ്യന്തോൽ പോസ്റ്റ് ഓഫീസിൽ നിന്ന് വിളിക്കുന്നേ. ഒരു അർജന്റ് കാര്യം സാറിനോട് പറയാനായിരുന്നു. ജിൻഡോയ്ക്ക് ഒന്ന് ഫോൺ കൊടുക്കും.
അദ്ദേഹം തൽക്കാലം ഇവിടെ ഇല്ല, ബോംബെയിലേക്ക് പോവാന്നാ പറഞ്ഞേക്കുന്നത്.
അവിടെ എന്താ സാറേ?
ഏതൊരു ദാമോദരനെ പിടിക്കാൻ പോയേക്കുവാണ്.
എന്നാ തിരിച്ചു എന്ന് പറയാൻ പറ്റും?
എന്ന് തിരിച്ചു വരുന്ന കൃത്യമായിട്ടൊന്നും പറയാൻ പറ്റത്തില്ല. ഏതായാലും സാറ് വരുമ്പോൾ ആര് വിളിച്ചെന്ന് പറയണം?
ബോംബെന്ന് ദാമോദരൻ വിളിച്ചെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ മതി.
ആരാ? ദാമോദർജി.